You gotta see this.
David Lancaster, although you don't go by David, do you? You go by
Boots.
Boots.
Yes,
And I must say, you
I show up and show out.
with you today. I love it.
Thank you.
Boots, how old are you?
I turned 19 in 5 days.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
18 years old.
18 years old. I just graduated from Watertown High School.
And you bought this beautiful...
Well, I inherited it. I wouldn't say I have the money to buy it, but I got the money to keep it running. Yes, ma'am.
Your grandfather gave you this Model T, was that correct?
Yes, ma'am, that is.
This particular Model T, he decided to go ahead with the restoration. And
Yes, ma'am.
how long did it take him to restore it?
This one probably 4 years, 3 to 4 years. Bought it whenever my dad was a young man, so in late 60s he bought it, and then restored it, and then sold it, like right after he restored it, and then bought it back in the late 80s.
So refreshing to see somebody young like you that really just appreciates these cars. And I hear you just had an important date in this car a little while back.
Yes, ma'am. Prom. Prom was very important at the Crossroads in Lebanon. Yes, ma'am.
You had to be driving the coolest thing there.
Actually, my dad was driving it, and he was driving with a gold cap and a gold jacket and Python boots he was wearing. And, you know, my favorite chauffeur. So, coolest looking one by
Your
far.
dad should have been here today. I would have loved to.
He should have. He was cooking bacon and drinking whiskey this morning. That was what he was doing. I have fun driving this one all the time, and I'm about to build another one.
Are you
So
really?
I'm hoping so. I'm helping a neighbor restore his, and I'm trying to gather some parts and build an off-road version. I take that one off-road and take it through the mud sometimes, and it does well going up rocks.
Yeah.
But you know, I can't let nobody see me. You know,
Well,
my
it kind of
dad will
had
be
to
there.
back
Yeah,
then,
like,
right? Because it's 1925, and the roads weren't what they are today.
No, they were about, you know, what we think off-roading is.
Right.
And that was normal roads for them. And you know, if Henry Ford saw the roads today, he'd be like, wow, you know,
Yeah.
maybe I could have made it a little bit more comfortable.
Right. I actually did an interior on a Model T a while back,
Really?
and it had chicken wire was what was holding up the headline.
Yeah, they never had a die press big enough, and if they had a sheet metal top, it would bow or bend the Model A's. So that's why they just had chicken wire, and that's why all the Model A's had vinyl top. It's because they couldn't get the metal to stay straight. It'd always bow and bend in the middle. So that's
See,
why.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
So one of the things that you like to do is you like to take this for a drive, and you can stick your legs out and lie on your back and drive it.
Either stick your legs over the side of the fender, and or my favorite thing to do is drop the top and take my shoes off and sit on top of the seat and steer it with my feet. And I usually keep a gallon of sweet tea with me, some brownies, and I usually open some brownie packets. I'll drive it with my feet, eat some brownies, drink some sweet tea, drive from Lebanon to Murfreesboro with it.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. Don't keep it in the family,
Yeah, I plan on doing it.
please.
I was either going to restore this one or build another one, and Dan said it's like, dude, if it runs and drives, don't take it apart.
Yeah.
Don't, because you're going to have to spend a ton more money replacing
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm sure. Well, thank you for bringing this beautiful car out. The weather's not so beautiful today, but
Yeah.
you brought the sunshine. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. It's
Keep
nice
it on
meeting you.
manner.
Yes, ma'am.